Hi guys, my name is Robert N. Pattison, singer-songwriter and abstract artist. Today I'm going to show you how to create your own abstract piece of art using just the basic utensils that I'm going to show you in a second. And with that you can create something almost as cool as this. If you think this is cool, I appreciate it. It's my latest piece. And let's go over here and I'll take you over to where we can start showing you how to build and create your own abstract painting. Basic tools: plastic knife, plastic fork, doesn't matter if they're metal or plastic, and a filling paintbrush. Over here you see my colors: blue, green, red, yellow, pink, gold, and black. What I'm going to start to do first is I'm going to lay down a gold foundation. So I just splather a little gold down on there, and I just take my paintbrush and I just kind of work it into the painting. Work the paint into the painting. You don't have to worry about any lines. If you want to go in one direction, that's fine. A little more paint on there. One direction's good because it'll give you a nice base for your three-dimensional painting that goes over the next on the next layer. As you can see, it's moving around a little bit on me. Here we go, put that right there. And that's the last ingredient, and you wouldn't believe what it is. It's a sealer that gets it to shine. And you can go in a paint store and buy professional shine, or you can use, once in a while, basic just cooking spray. What it is it's a lubricant that just gives it a little bit of a gleam once you're done. Another good one that works is nail polish. Clear nail polish. That's what I used to use before I got enough money to gather to start buying my own supplies. Anyway, okay, as you can see, painting's dry, or completely covered. Now to dry it, you can either A, wait, or B, just give it a few good strokes in the wind. Then I want you to take your finger and I want you to trace out different lines that you would like placed, or different patterns you would like placed on the painting. It can be a name, it can be whatever. But this is laying your foundation down. Okay, now we start with, let's start with orange. Since Halloween just passed, start with a little orange. I like to squiggle my painting on, and I'll get a normal brush here, which I use is called a fork. And you just kind of scrape it into the painting in the direction you want to go. As you can see, it's starting to take form. Then you come in with your knife and you make your lines. Any direction your heart tells you to go. With me, I like to use free flow of conscious. It's a meditational technique, and for me it gets me into a zone where I can paint and also meditate at the same time. As you can see, we're starting to blend some of our paintings and our paint together. So right now we have what looks like a scattered mess. You take your blue on top of your green, or any color you choose. Take your fork, work it into the painting. A little bit of yellow here. then finally, take a little black. What I like to do with the black is I like to swiggle it all around. Mix it in with the yellow a little bit. Collaborate it with the blue. Using just the tip of my knife, start shaping it and directing it. When you're done shaping and directing it, take your fork, swivel it any pattern you wish to create an effect that you want. Now to get the 3D effect, once you're done with the black, take a little bit of red, blotches. A little more red down here. As you can see, it takes shape. Right in front of your eyes as you create different types of abstract patterns. Now for me, the real fun starts here. What you want to do is you want to take this and let that dry for a minute. What will happen is you'll create a base form for yourself. So you have your foundation laid out. Just a little more orange here. I like to create almost like trees or bushes. Hopefully that was helpful enough for you. And what we'll do is we'll leave it over here and let it dry. And show you what I have already prepared. Basically what I did was the same thing to this last painting. So now you have a dried foundation to place your next orchestrated design on, which for me today is going to be let's say, I don't know, let's go with blue. No, let's go with black. So what I do is I drizzle on my black. Almost like cracks in the board. Take our paintbrush. Our fork. Just work it around the edges. Go with your spirit and what you're feeling in your mood. There's no wrong stroke. Some would say this is pretty simplistic. I agree. but it's therapeutical, and believe me, you can create some pretty funky designs. As you can see, this style of art has produced many of different paintings and expression for me. So finally, take our green and our yellow, our carving knife, and create abstract chaos. You can carve your name in it, numbers you want to remember in the future. Excellent for remembering numbers, because what you do is when you're writing each number down you want to remember, if it be a password or a code, say it to yourself in your head as you write it in your painting. And that becomes your code, your painting, your design. I always like to sign my paintings on the side or in the back. And there you have it. You might think it looks kind of rough and rugged, or you might love it. It's all an opinion. Just for our final touch on the piece we're orchestrating here, a little bit of blue. Finally, just a touch of red. And there you go, my friends. Take your brush, blend in the colors, pick your pattern, I like to call this turbo chopping. There you go. Have a great day. For more info on my art, contact me at pattisonnproberts@gmail.com.